Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to take a look at a map called Mountain Bash. And there's two versions of it. There's a day and a night one. We're going to start off with the day one, and we'll look at the night one later on. So this is an off-road map that was originally made for rigs of rods and has been ported over to BeamNG.drive, and since it's an off-road map, it makes sense to use the off-road version of the truck, right? And we'll make the truck a bright yellow, because I feel like having a bright yellow truck right now. That should be a pretty good color. I like it. It's alright. Could have been better, but it's good enough for me. Now, with all off-road maps in BeamNG.drive, it seems like you're always going to be better off to use a manual transmission. For now, we're going to use an automatic transmission and see how far the truck can get before it gets stuck, and then we'll switch over to a manual transmission. And using the stock truck with the off-road package plus the manual transmission, it seems like you could get pretty much anywhere on this map if you're a decent off-roader. I am not so much that, so I'll probably get stuck a couple of times unless I was to pull out a better off-roading vehicle. But I'm going to try to do most of the map with the stock truck because everybody knows how well that vehicle performs. So it's a good baseline vehicle for showing off map. And it looks like we've about hit the limit of the automatic transmission right here. Like if I came in at a better angle, I might have been able to make that. But I don't need to come in a better angle if I use my manual transmission, and that was really bad. I was thinking manual transmission, so I hit the brakes, right? But since we were in automatic, instead of slowing down, it just accelerated in reverse. That was scary. I almost just killed myself because I'm thinking it's a manual when it's automatic. But yeah, right through there, no problem. Don't have to do anything fancy either. Just stick it in the first gear and hold the gas pedal. That's all you need to do, and you'll get up most of the roads here. To me, this is like the perfect kind of difficulty for an off-road map. You can do it with the stock truck if you're if you're pretty decent at off-roading. But if you wanted to, you could just use a dedicated off-roader to make things even easier. Like right here, I'm a little stuck, so I could just try to wiggle it and jiggle it, and there we are. And I really like that kind of difficulty. To me, that's the best kind of difficulty for an off-road map. Because you can have it as a challenge, or you could have it as easy, depending on what you want to do. There's no... Like some maps I've seen, it's so hard, you have to use a modified vehicle that's like a dedicated off-roader, and then there's no easy way to go about using the map. You have to be good at this or you don't get to enjoy the map at all. Which to me is, well, kind of boring. Like, you know, right now I'm of course doing it in a more of a challenge mode with the stock truck because it's a good way to show things off. But if I'm just playing this for fun, I'm going to be using a dedicated off-roader that makes this a breeze. That's why I was learning the map originally, before I made the video. And I'll remember this hole right here, though. That's scary. I'm gonna fall in it. You just watch. No, I think, you know, we're gonna do this a really dumb way. There's a 50% chance we'll fall off the cliff. There's a 50% chance it'll work. Either way, it'll be fun. Like, I'm pretty sure I could go over this a boring way, or we could just gun it and see what happens. Oh, that actually worked. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. I figured we would fall. Like, I was all prefacing that by like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna fall, but we didn't. Now you guys are all like expecting a fall or something, huh? Because I am. I want to fall. Tell you what, we'll reset the truck right here and then we'll just drive off the cliff because I want to see it fall. It's not that big of a cliff, but at least it's something. I mean, it's BeamNG.drive after all. You can't do stuff without driving off a cliff eventually. Oh, that's non-functional. I can't even bring that back up and use it some more. Alright, so let's get a new truck. Try to maneuver it around right here, make a U-turn, and... Well, it's not even a U-turn, it's just a 90-degree turn, isn't it? But the road's so thin, it's a multi-point turn. There we are, and continue driving, and again, the method I use for off-roading in manual is I just keep it in first gear, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to do that in real life because you're always slapping your engine at its rev limiter. But in this game, there's no reason not to do that. Like, you can't blow up your engine from doing that, so I figured why not just do it like that? It's easy. And it seems to work reasonably well. It gets me through this map at least, right? That's all it needs to do. You know, I don't need to use any more like advanced kind of methods if there are some, because I can do it with the simple method of put it in first gear and leave it there. You can also try some interior. That's kind of scary because I really can't see what's ahead of me. Like right here, I don't know what's ahead of me. It's frightening. Oh, that's really frightening because if I just kept driving forward, I would have been a goner. Like, I would have just drove right off the cliff and be like, this road is really airy today. Then I would crash into the ground. It is definitely not what I wanted to do. I want to get to the top of this thing in a legitimate manner. Like we're doing right now. Is that the top? I don't think it's quite the top. I think there's a spot that's a little bit higher than this. Yeah, right there, that next mountain, right? Does it connect? Yeah, it connects. That is the one I want to go to. And this looks a little hard, actually, this part right here. It might be easy, actually. It's hard to tell. Because, I don't know, it looks scary, but it might be easy. Like, I've had that happen to me. Yeah, it is. It's one of those ones where it looks like a real menacing and difficult road, but then it's like, oh, no problem. Alright, so now we're at pretty much the highest point on the map, so we could do something like this, where we just do a giant zoom out and you can kind of see just a good general idea of how the map looks. And it just has a bunch of roads that kind of overlap each other in all kinds of random ways. The road I'm taking is just nothing special or anything, it's just the road I happen to choose at random from the start. Alright, so that gives you a good idea of kind of the size of the map too. It's a nice, reasonable sized map, nothing gigantic or anything, but it's pretty big. Let's go back to my truck and continue on. And again, it's been a while since I crashed, hasn't it? Nah, let's not yet. I was thinking about jumping it right there, but let's not. First, let's go this way. Oh, this looks like a terrible road. What is this? It's all crooked. I'm gonna fall off because it's so crooked. Like, my car is almost driving at a 90-degree angle. That's not what you want to be doing. But it worked out. Oh my, I was almost certain I was gonna tip right there. I have absolutely no idea how I saved that, or if it was even me, or just I bounced off the cliff or something, but that was scary. That was very, very scary. I don't want to do that again. I'm getting out of there. What is this road? What is this nonsense? Who put these trees here? You don't put trees in the middle of the road. Gotta drive around the trees. That doesn't even look like a road here, does it? Well, that's why there are trees there, because the road ends. Like, even if I made it up there, is there even anything of interest, really? Or is it just kind of... I mean, there's not really any roads over there. Well, maybe there is one. Right there? No, there's no roads here. That's why there are trees there. The trees are there to tell you, hey, there's no roads this way, don't go this way. Even though there's a texture that appears to be a road. How deceiving. I don't know if I can really turn around here. Oh, I guess I can. Alright, stay on the road. Even if there are trees there, just go a different way. Got it. You're seeing, though, you could do pretty much all the stuff that I've found with the stock truck. And I don't really know if you'd want to do it with anything less, though. Because, like, if you tried to use the stock truck without the off-road package, yeah, good luck with that one there, buddy. Because that's going to be really difficult. Let's just do this. Let's just have some fun. Max speed. That was a lot less damage than I expected. Oh, but it does flip over. Of course it flips over. Will it flip upright? I'm not going to try it for long. Just give it a quick spin. Okay, come on. It looks like it wants to. I don't have the patience for this. Sure, if I spend 5 minutes there just holding the throttle and talking about who knows what for 5 minutes straight, it could probably flip over, but that's boring. Anyways, I'm just gunning it now, just wanting to see some crashes. So don't expect it to stay upright. Like that, that's perfect crash. It's exactly what I wanted to see. We even landed upright. That's beautiful. Now we use the interior view. I can't see nothing. Oh, upside down. Reset it though. It's fun to do both things. Sometimes you just want to actually do some serious off-roading. Other times just like gun it and then let the car or truck or whatever you're using fall over and crash into stuff. Which is what I'm doing right now. In fact, you know what if we did this? What if we went to the highest mountain and then just let it roll off? That sounds fun right now. So obviously there's no real way you would get here. But look, there's a little piece of grass up here. How cute. We're just going to set the truck up here and then let it roll off for fun. You know, it's like a mini leap of death. Does it still function? Yeah, but I don't think there's really any way out of here. Let's bring it back to the road. Let's try to roll it onto the road and see if it'll still drive. Come on, upright, upright. Come on, there you go. Oh, but it doesn't drive. Oh, wait. It does drive, just very badly. Very, very badly. Well, then that's no good. Let's go and reset it. But for the most part, that is what this map's about. That perfect roll. That was so beautiful. I'm crying almost. That was just amazing. I did like a beautiful roll. Didn't get a scratch on me. Well, I got a little piece of my fender hanging off, I think, but that was amazing. See, that's why it's fun to just gun it sometimes, because you can do some amazing things with a little bit of luck. You know, but then, if you want to actually get somewhere, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to just go max speed. But it is fun, just going max speed and seeing what happens. Sometimes it's boring, though. Like that one, that was okay. That was okay to watch. Oh, the tree saved me and uprighted me. Thank you, tree. You're the best. Although I'm kind of stuck in a hole now. The Gravel D series really doesn't like getting stuck in a hole, apparently, because it crashed the game. So let's go ahead and use that as an excuse to go to the night version of this map. When they say nighttime, they really mean nighttime. This place is almost pitch black. But you do got the skybox you can see, which is pretty. You got all those pretty stars and stuff. But since it's at night and I'm probably going to need all the help I can get, we're going to go ahead and use the Hell Jeep, which is a great off-road vehicle. And I hope it has a headlight. Does it have a headlight? Does it? Does it? Yes, it does. Wait, what the? What kind of headlight is this? It just shines in my face. Maybe the high beams will be better. Oh, that's way better. I don't know what was up with that first headlight, though. Like, all it was doing was shining in my face. And I'm in automatic. I gotta stop that. There we go. Manual mode engaged. And we could do some driving. I'm gonna go the same path I did before because I can barely see the road right now. And this is like super immersive style, you know? It's like you got everything's dark. The only thing lighting the road is your headlights, and you're in the interior view, so you really can't see where you're going. And that's probably not even the road I'm on, is it? I don't think it is. To be honest, I don't know where I am. Oh, is this the road? Hello, road. I found you. I knew I'd find you eventually. I'll say it's hard doing this off-roading at night with just headlights in the interior view. That is difficult. See, they just weren't lying though when they say nighttime. They meant nighttime. It's not like dusk, it's nighttime. It's just funny. Like half the time I don't even know where the road is. Alright, let's see if it's any better if we... Okay, right as I was gonna change the camera, we flipped over. Awesome. Reset! Oh, who turned these lights off? I can't see nothing at all without the light. Yeah, this is difficult to see anything. But, that's why you got the day one if you want to see where you're going. This one's for the crazy people who are amazing at off-roading and want a challenge. I am not one of those people though, so we're gonna probably end this really soon. Although there is an idea I wanted to do at the one where you could actually see things, so I might go back to that before we finish up the video. But we are making progress at least. I mean, it's hard to tell because you can't see anything, but we are definitely making progress. I'm not flipped over. What are you talking about? We're still making progress. We're making really good progress. See. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the one where I can see, because this is crazy, man. It's just it's too dark to use really for me. You have to be like really good and you know the map to be able to make use of that. So there's actually two ideas I wanted to try. The first is it easier to off-road if the gravity is lower or higher? Like, it's just a random idea. I'm like, I wonder. I'm pretty sure lower should be better, but I don't know if the traction will be reduced too much where it'll actually make it worse. We're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna say, let's go Mercury. That one's pretty floaty. And let's see if we could off-road better or worse. And the way to tell this is going to be really simple. That first hill right here, you cannot make it up this hill with an automatic transmission, at least very easily. So with lower gravity, trying to make it up this. Lower gravity does make off-roading easier. At least that's the quick conclusion I've came to right now. It's slower, I think, but it is easier. And then you can do things like this. Yeah, it's definitely easier. I just wasn't sure if it would be for sure because of the lack of traction, but easily makes up for it. The other thing I wanted to do was to drop a truck from like the top of a mountain and then make it hit something at the bottom of it. So we say like put one right here, respawn it, and then where will it fall to? Alright, so it falls to about where that tree is. Got it. Then I'm going to go ahead and spawn up another vehicle, and we'll make this whatever I'm going to crush. So how about a Moonhawk? And I'm just going to set that... Which tree was it? I think it was this tree, right? So I'm going to set it right in front of that tree. Right there. And then I'm going to respawn the truck and see if it'll come and hit my car. Hooray! It worked! It actually worked really well. I'm happy with that outcome. Come on, truck, get me again. Oh, it missed me that time. Come on, truck, what you doing? That's so lazy. You're supposed to hit me, truck, not miss me entirely. You can tell this is not a consistent means of crushing cars, huh? It worked that time, though. Alright, so that's about all I wanted to do for this map. And go ahead and end this here. I really think this is a good map, though, because it has the right amount of difficulty. You know, to me, this is like the perfect difficulty because it gives you the option to use a better car if you need to, or if you want to. But you can do it with the stock truck, which is great to me. Anyways, till next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.